So it's not like your racism is something off to the side. And that's where some of the deception is. The white supremacists do teach that. They'll say, oh, yes, racism exists. It's somewhere out there. This is the way people talk about racism. They say it's out there. When you talk to black people sometimes, they'll say, oh, yes, racism is always a problem. It's out there. What do you mean out there? Out where? Name this where that you're talking about. You say it's out there. Okay, so it's out, meaning, is out is different from in. So when you say out, well, what about in? Is it any place where it's in? What are you talking about? See, but that's the way people, in a very intelligent way, will say that. They will say, oh, yes, racism is out there. And you'll say, well, explain what you mean by out there. Well, I mean it's around. Wait a minute. What do you mean by around? Around where? Around the corner? Around Cloud 9? What are you talking about? Does racism exist? Well, sure it exists, of course. Any intelligent person knows that racism exists. We all know that. I mean, come on, let's be real. Now, this is supposed to be an intelligent conversation. But this is the way the conversation goes in most cases, which means you don't have an understanding that racism takes in every move that you make and every breath that you take. And if you don't understand that, it's no way to solve the problem.